Hi and welcome back to JustAppButtons.com. In this video we're going to take a look at the website and a couple of the different pages and also functionality of the JustAppButtons.com website that we have. When we first type in JustAppButtons.com, we come to this home page here, and in the upper left hand corner is always a home button. If you press on it, like many web pages, it will always just take you back to the home page. Up here we have our banner. When we scroll down a little bit, we have just a little bit of text to let the user know, what we offer, and all of these are interactive. We can click on this button, click here, download buttons. It'll immediately take us over to our store. We go back home. We can click on this series of icons right here, and that'll kind of give us a product listing of what we're all about, give us a little bit more information about the website, doing icons, buttons for mobile application, web pages, and software development. If you click on these hyperlinks, obviously it's going to come up with a little bit of explanation and, just a little bit of what we are. Again, if we click on the cell phone button here, it'll take us back a page. And then also we do a side-by-side comparison of what it would be for software. If we click on this banner here, it'll take us back to our home page. Programming doesn't have to be all ones and zeros. Don't get stuck using the same buttons as everybody else. Be original, get creative, have fun. And here we put in a button that represents a lot of what we do with our Just App buttons. If we click on it, it's going to take us over to our sample page. Of course, we have a hyperlink to the store. Each one of these buttons, if you press on them, they will not pop up and enlarge. They are fastened to the screen. But it gives you a better idea and a better visual of how these buttons look a little bit larger and up close than they would be in their natural state as a smaller pixelated item. So again, we can always return back to the home page by clicking on the upper left hand corner icon. There's a video on how to install the buttons in your Java program. You can click on that. It'll play with inside this web page, but it's an embedded YouTube link. When we come down here, we also have a little bit of what looks like command line code, terminal code that comes up. We can click on that. That'll also take us over to the store. So three different ways just on the first home page to get to our store. And finally, at the bottom here, we have a About Us page. Just gives you a little bit of background on the company, the CEO, some affiliation with other apps, and some street credibility. We've had over 10,000 downloads with these 3 applications that are Android and iPhone applications. 4 out of 5 star rating. And if you click on each one of these links, it'll take you over to another page, which you can get a little bit more, verification and information on just this refill app. And here's one of our buttons actually in there. Moving on, again, we've already seen the sample buttons, but we've gone ahead and just right now we have the circle buttons and the rectangular buttons. We've seen those. Circle buttons again. Products, we've kind of covered a little bit of that. That brings us over to the banner that had the 3 icons on it. Our store. Miscellaneous videos, how to resize buttons, how to install them into a Java program, putting buttons on a web page. Very much like I just used the Just App Buttons web page to put some of those on there. Of course, a contact us page. No website would be complete without one of these. This will take you back. this button right here will take you back to the home screen. And of course the blog, which we try at least once a week to upload some information, some content about what's new, what's exciting, what's happening with the Just App Buttons company. And again, another place to sample our buttons at. We have Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn right here in the upper right hand corner. And if we scroll down to the bottom, we also have some functionality. We can search the website for any kind of keywords or content that may be interesting or you're sorting out for the web page. We have our top 3 tweets right up here. You can always follow us by clicking on here, the follow button. We have a QR code that you can scan with the smartphone. You can click on it, it'll enlarge. It'll take you to the justappbuttons.com website. We have a couple of links. We have a drop-down box. If you sign up with Dropbox, you get 5 gigabytes worth of free storage space, and it's just I use it all the time at justappbuttons.com personally and with the company. It's just a great opportunity to store a lot of information in a secure place that you can access from any computer. You can access it from an iPhone, an Android phone, tablet, PC. Also, since we're dealing with buttons and programming, we wanted to go ahead and put in a free version of NetBeans 7.0.1, which is a little bit of an older version of NetBeans. You can always upgrade to the latest and greatest. You can do a Google search for a NetBeans download. It'll give you options for what version you want. GIMP is a lot of the graphical implications of creating of the buttons and also editing some of them. It's a free, downloadable, very powerful tool. It's very much like Photoshop in many ways, and once you get very good at it, you can kind of manipulate just about anything you want. Here, once you do start shopping, it'll give you a rundown of what you have in your shopping cart, and you can choose to add or check out those items. It'll give you a rundown. More contact information. We are endorsed by SiteLock Security, and we have passed the security check every day that the site has been up and running. And also, that's about, at this point, that's pretty much it, But again, there's it's pretty cool with the functionality with the store. Let me go through one last thing. Once you look through a series of buttons and you click on a set that you want, again, it will add it to the bottom here in your shopping cart. You can go to your cart by clicking on this button. It'll list the products that you have in there. You can up your quantity if you'd like. You can proceed to secure checkout, or you can click on the checkout button up here. They both take you to the same place. And at this point, we have a secure PayPal account that you check out with. You can enter your PayPal account information if you're a member, or if not, you can just pay via credit card, and you will get an email with an encrypted link that will take you out to a zip file that you can download up to 3 times. There is a receipt in there with a justappbuttons logo, your buttons, and also will redirect you back to a thank you page on the website. So again, if you guys have any questions, concerns, you're interested in any of the programs that are out there with Java, Python, C++, C#, anything like that, feel free to comment on our blog. We're on Twitter. We're also out on YouTube, and we're just an enthusiastic company that wants to get the programming and information out there for everybody else to absorb and really apply. So we want to thank you for your time, and again, justappbuttons.com. Have a great day.